Okay, up to now we learned long division of the polynomials, but now long division you can do whatever this divisors degree. So like this is a linear, but there's a second degree, third degree, still you can do it. But now we're gonna learn a simpler way, but this one only works for the divisor. This dividing one is first degree linear like this. So when you do the linear, then we can use a synthetic division, which is a little more a little easier. So let's practice that here. Okay, when you do that, we do just deal with number, which is coefficient only. Okay, then you need to make sure this is descending order, which is standard form. Any empty spot for sure. This one you got any empty spot you're missing, you will get the wrong answer. Okay, so and then you write it opposite way. You divide it this way. So when there's nothing, there's 1 there, right? And here, -2. And there's no second degree, right? No second degree, then that's going to be 0. You put there. And this first degree, -6. And constants, 1. I write it that way. Everybody got it up here? Right? So I wrote it, all those reading the coefficient. Coefficient all there. Now, divide by x minus 3, right? When you do it, we're gonna put instead of x minus 3 right there, this making 0. We call it x minus 3 equals 0. What is x value? You move 3 the other side, then x equals 3, right? So I write it 3 there, from x minus 3 equals 0, x equals 3. So put the 0 here all the time. Everybody got it up here? Okay, now, when you do that, you need to pay attention here. This number 1 right there, first going down, which means this nothing, then 1 plus 0, this 1. So we're gonna put it down here. Okay, now, this number times this, multiply, and put it here, which is 3 times 1 is 3. I put it here. And down, this is adding. -2 plus 3, which is positive 1, right? I put it 1 down here. Everybody got it? And now, 3 times 1, you multiply. This means multiplying 3 right there. Got it? And then down again, addition. 0 plus 3 is 3 right there. And 3 times 3, which is 9, right? And this is again 3. And 3 times 3, which is 9 again. When you add it, 1 plus 9, that's a 10. Okay, and it's right there, right? And then box this 10, because that's remainder. Box that 10, that's remainder. Kind of easier, that's remainder, right? And after that, in front of the number, even though you didn't put the sign, then put the sign there. Because the plus, you don't need to do it there, but now you add plus sign right there. Even if you want, you can put the plus sign there. And because this remainder, this right here, that's constant. And then we're going to put it ascending order, which means constant and first degree, and second degree, and third degree. And this is quotient. Okay? Everybody got it? So we did the synthetic division. And then when you this one write it, I write it 2-way. I'll teach you 2-way. First, this divisor, dividend, which is a divided polynomial, x to the fourth minus 2x to the third power minus 6x plus 1. And divisor, this one divided by x minus 3. Then quotient was this. Now you leading coefficient and plus 1 that you don't write it, just x cubed. And plus, you don't write 1 anymore, x squares. And plus 3x plus 3. That was quotient, right? And remainder was 10. But remainder you cannot just put it there. When this is x minus 3 divisor there, then you write it divisor here. That's one way you can write it. This division. Or dividend, I'm going to write one more time. If I multiply x plus x minus 3 here, then that cancels out. But this one, everything times x minus 3, you need to do it. So this dividend equals divisor, which is x minus 3, times this quotient, you're going to write with a parenthesis. So x cubed plus x squared plus 3x plus 3, and remainder 10. You write it remainder just like that. So one more time, dividend equals divisor times quotient and plus remainder. So you can write it either way, and you will see both ways. You need to know both ways. Everybody got it? Okay, I'm going to show you one more time. Okay, so pay full attention and let's move on. So first thing you need to do, you need to write that dividend in descending order, right? Standard form. So this is the biggest degree, minus 8x to the third power, right? And that's the second degree, plus 2x squared. I was looking for the first degree. No first degree, right? Then don't forget, you need to put 0x there and constant 5. Everybody following up here, right? Now I'm going to write it coefficient number minus 8 leading coefficient, and that's a 2, and that's a 0, that's 5, right? And then I'm going to write here 0, which is this divisor making 0, so x equals 1/2, right? So we're going to write it 1/2 right there. First, down first, okay, right? So that means nothing, minus 8, right? Now multiplying and put it there. Negative 8 times 1/2 means half of negative 8. Good. So negative 4 right there. Now adding 2 plus 2 minus 4 minus 2, right? And half of a, multiplying like that, half of a negative 2, negative 1, right? And then you add it, negative 1, right? So negative 1 times 1/2, negative 1/2, right? You need to add it, but there's a 5. 5 is, you can write it 5 over 1, but you need to make same denominator, right? So multiply 2 here, multiply 2 here. That means 10 over 2 minus 1 over 2, which is 9 over 2. Then all the time what? Box last number, because that's the remainder. Okay? And then, now, oh, every sign there, that's cool. Now just you need to put what? This is number, which is constant. And then ascending order. And then this is first degree. And this is what? Second degree. Everybody got it? And maybe underline it. Why? That's a quotient. Okay? So I'm going to write it one more time. How? Okay, all the time when you write it, this is dividend. So I'm going to write it dividend. Dividend plus 2x squared. When you write it, you don't need to 0x anymore. Right? So you need it for the division, synthetic or long division, but we don't need to write it here. That one divided by what? Divisor x minus 1/2 equals quotient minus 8x squared minus 2x minus 1 plus remainder is 9 over 2. But when you write it division form, then you need to write it divisor one more time under the remainder, right? So that's first way. Now second way, what? Dividend again one more time, 2x squared plus 5. And now you multiply x minus 1/2 both sides, which means this divider, and then this is the quotient you multiply. 8x squared minus 2x minus 1. And plus, this one remained only, which is 9 over 2. You don't need this because you multiply x minus 1/2 both sides, here and here and here. So that's two ways we express this division. Everybody got it? Make sense? Okay, let's practice now. Okay, you can close it. Make sense?